Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Anida binti Jumadi and I am a certified Apple teacher. So I am here to share my little knowledge on how to use iPad to do screen recording and screen mirroring. So I hope you guys will enjoy throughout this session with me. To make sure that you can embrace all the knowledge sharing here, it is recommended that your iPad must be either regular iPad, but it must be the 5th generation or the newest one. So I am using a regular iPad 7th generation, or the best one if you have iPad Pro. And also make sure that your operating system, your iPad operating system, must be updated to the latest version, which is currently we are using iPad OS. And as for the target participants, I am open this course to all, for the academic staffs and non-academic staffs, and I do hope that the content from this course will benefit you in some ways. Before we start, let's have a look into the learning course outcomes. So at the end of this course, the participants are expected to be able to apply screen recording techniques to create instructional or teaching videos. Second, to apply different screen mirroring techniques from your iPad to other displays, and this is suitable to do live presentation or online teaching, training and demonstration. And finally, enable you to utilize other built-in iPad features that can assist you to create creative lecture contents as well as meeting materials. So I have divided this online course into 3 sections or 3 parts. The first part is we're going to look into the screen recording techniques. The second part will be the screen mirroring techniques, and the final part, which is part 3, we will look into some built-in features from the iPad that can help you to make creative contents. I believe that screen recording or screencast is not a new term to you guys. Basically, screen recording is a video recording of any data that displayed on the screen of computer or from our mobile device, or in our case on our iPad, and usually accompanying with the audio narration. From the iPad, there are basically 2 main methods that can be used for screen recording. The first one is by using the built-in feature in iPad, which calls screen recording. And the second method is by installing apps, for example, Go Record or Easy Teach Whiteboard, to name a few. Screen recordings can be used for many purposes. For example, you can create a video lesson, or perhaps mini tutorials that show or demonstrate some things to others. And maybe it can be used for training or instructional videos. And finally, you can also use it for recorded presentation. The following page will show you on how to enable the screen recording on iPad. Let's start with tutorial 1. If you haven't set up the screen recording on your iPad, so this step will show you how to do it. Okay, First of all, you need to tap your settings on your iPad. Next, you need to go to the control center and tap Customize Controls. Next step, go to More Controls and tap the Add Screen Recording by tapping the green plus sign button. Now your screen recording is included in the Customize Controls. Still unclear? Let's click the video tutorial next to these pictures. Once you added the screen recording in the customized controls, now you can easily access it by swipe down from the top right edge of the screen. So this is actually where you can access the quick menu from the control center, and there you go, you can tap the record button to start your screen recording. And don't forget to tap the microphone button to start your audio narration for the screen recording. Once you've done your screen recording, you probably want to quickly uploading it or share it to others. Or if you have a little extra time, you probably want to do some quick video editing to make it more interesting. For example, adding a title to it and so on. So this video tutorial will show you on how to do a quick video editing from the photo library. So now let me demonstrate to you on how to do simple video editing from photo library. First of all, select any videos that you have screen record previously. So here I picked the one that I did on 23rd June. So once you click or tap edit, the photo library will bring you to this interface. As you can see on your left side, there is a set of menu. So the number one here shows the video editor where you can trim. Okay, you refer to the label number 2, you can trim the beginning or the ending part of the videos that you don't want to show up in your finishing video. Next, we go to the second menu, which is adjust. So here you can adjust the video's exposure, the video's contrast, and etc. So you can go to the right side menu here. The third menu is the filters. So if you think that you don't want to adjust anything on your video, you can straight away apply filters. So here you can choose a variety of filters provided by the photo library. Okay, and the last menu here is the if you want to trim the size of your videos, or if you want to flip your video or rotate your video, so you can do it by choosing the last menu on the left side. And then you need to click the done button. If you click it, then the video will be saved and you can give a new name to that video. So besides the built-in features provided by the photo library, you can also edit your video by using iMovie. So iMovie can be accessed through the photo library. If you click the triple dot on the top right of the menu, so it will brings you to the iMovie interface. So if you notice that at the bottom right there are four main menu editing. The first one with the scissor is for the trimming part. Okay, the second is the filters, where you can apply various filters on your videos, and then followed by the text where you can add your title for that videos, and the last menu is the music, so you can add music to make it more fun and enjoy while watching your video. There are multiple ways to share your edited video to others. So this video tutorial will assist you on how to do a sharing process. Let's see how can we share our edited video. So first of all, you need to tap the share button, which is located on the top right. Then from here, you will be redirected to another interface which shows various sharing options. For example, this is the airdrop. So when you click, it can detect the the nearby Apple devices. For example, in this case is my MacBook Air. Okay, so if you want to send the file to MacBook, just tap on it and it will send the file to your MacBook. Next, you can also share your video to Google Classroom. So here, if I tap it, it will redirect me to my classroom, and then we go to save to files options. Here we have a variety of it. For example, the first one is if you want to save into your iPad, then we have iCloud Drive, or you can also save in your OneDrive if you install OneDrive on your iPad. Another method is by saving it into Google Drive, and the last part here shows how if you want to rename the file. For example, here I put the new rename file, which is tutorial easycast. So that's all. The screen recording using iPad, it is pretty simple, isn't it? So how about now if you do or try to make your first screen recording by using your own iPad. So in this first exercise, you need to do or complete a task, which is to create your first screen recording to show how to enable a pointer showing touches or tap gestures on your iPad. Actually, I have already gave you a solution example, so you are free to watch this video on how to enable the pointer. Alright, so I'm going to show you the solution to our first tutorial. So go to the setting and tap the accessibility. So from the accessibility, you go to physical and motor. Under physical and motor, we tap touch, and here we can see that the assistive touch button is in off mode, so we're going to make it on. To activate it, just click or tap it and slide to the right. So if you notice, there is a gray button here. So this is our assistive touch button, and we're going to create a new gesture for our pointer. So to do this, click create new gesture, and here you can do whatever gesture you want. I just want a simple one, which is this one. Just a simple tap and save it, and I put the name button. Alright, so we have our new gesture there, button. Now I'm going to show you how to use this custom gesture. Okay, for example, you want to show or do some an instructional videos on how to use the apps called mind maps here. And to do this, okay, this assistive touch button is still right here. You just click it. There's a custom button using the star icon here. Just tap on it, and there you go. There's a button gesture that we created just now. We just click on it, and there it is. Okay, so for example, if I want to make a new mind map, okay, so it will record where my Apple Pencil point to. So for example, I just want to click the timeline here, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, since it will follow wherever your Apple Pencil point to, or maybe if you use a finger, if you don't have a pencil, you use your finger, so it will follow or keep tracking your fingers movement. Yeah, that's all. We are now in tutorial 2. In tutorial 2, I'm going to explain on how to implement the screen recorder apps. If you go to the App Store and search the screen recorder as your keyword, you can find lots of apps that can be downloaded and usually are packaged with built-in video editor. So you need to look into your needs or your current situation. Some apps can offer live streaming to other platforms such as YouTube and Facebook, and also provide the screen recording and video editing. So such example is DU Recorder screen recorder. And there are also some apps that provide video face cam reactions with audio commentary, the one that you usually see on your YouTube trendings. Okay, when people commenting other singers singing. Okay, so this can also be added after the recording screen. So such apps that can do that is Record It screen recorder and Go Record screen recorder. However, you need to make sure that you already read the app's description, the rating and reviews, whether it is totally free to use it or if you need to buy it later on, and whether the app is compatible or not with your iPad. Let's go to App Store. So this is an example. When I tap on the Go Record screen recorder, as you can see, this one is already open. It means that I have installed it in my iPad. Look at the ratings here. It is rated 4.6 stars. Okay, and the version history, the latest is 3 months ago. So it means that the developer keep on adding or keep on fixing the bugs that they found from their developed apps. Okay. okay. And so if you read more here, okay, the descriptions are what the Go Record can do, okay. So you can do to record your screen, okay, in all apps and games. React with Facecam. You can use the microphone to add audio commentary, and even you can save and share your screen recordings. And this one is important. You must check whether the software is compatible with your current iOS. Okay, so it says here it must be your iPad iOS must be running 11 or higher. So the latest one is iPad OS. This is another point where you can check, okay, this software, this app is compatible or can work on this iPad. And to me, it is important to have a small size of apps. So this is quite okay, just 11.4. Let's do some exercise. In exercise 2, you need to explore an app called Easy Teach Whiteboard app. So this app is free to use as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so you need to install it from the App Store and try to create your second screen recording by using this app. I am actually a frequent user of this app during MCO because I use it to do my screen video teaching on calculations, because I'm teaching engineering mathematics 1, and to add a little more excitement in your video, why not to try to add your video face cam during screen recording when you are using this Easy Teach Whiteboard app. So happy exploring! You can also click the exercise 2 solution example to see how I use the Easy Teach Whiteboard app. Falls under case 1. So under case 1, you know that you need to use this identity. So this identity is actually comes from here. I believe that you can recall it. Sine squared x plus cos squared x equals to 1. Okay, so since we want this only, that's why we need to move the cos squared x to here, so that it becomes 1 minus cos squared x. Okay, so what is the first step that you need to do? So this